coming. Beverly is going to be making all the decisions today, but she has given us some rules that we can work with. Anything that looks like trash or is broken, then you can take it to the dumpster. But most of the stuff that's in the front room area, we'd like to take to this pod, and then we'll have a little bit of space for doing some sorting. All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah!
Oh my God. A lot to clean up.
I don't even know where to start in there.
What's that?
We're finding a little bit of everything. It's surprising, and it's starting to smell in here.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something dead in here.
You okay, buddy?
What is that? Something smell. I smell it too.
That's like rotten egg.
Oh my
That's
God.
what that smell is.
I stepped on something. It was an egg, I believe, but just the smell that came from it, it was awful.
Okay, Sydney. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I was going to say.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say, okay, Sydney, it's time to talk about what we talk about when we talk about it. And today we're gonna talk about your room.
Which looks absolutely fine.
Your room does?
Yeah, now it does.
Now it does. Oh, okay.
I reorganized it and everything.
You
so
reorganized.
you see how it is, and it looks fantastic.
Okay, well, let's just jump right in then, since you're already feeling yourself about how your room is cleaned and everything. So this episode, we're going to talk about a teenage room and Sydney's room and how it's so
Yes. It's
special.
great. It's unique.
It's unique.
All rooms should be unique because rooms should be a safe place where you can do everything and anything. Not anything. Don't do anything illegal.
Wow.
But
okay, now you sound very, very formal in that. I mean, are we having a conversation or what? We're going to talk about. So you really think you keep your room clean though?
I do. It's just some points where I'm stressed out. I just don't have the motivation to clean it.
So you got to be motivated in order to clean your room.
And keep it together because right now I've kept it together for 3 days.
Woo! 3 whole days.
Yeah.
3 days. So I guess one of the things I need to know is when you go into your room, I mean, you're a typical teen. I get it. You go into your room. Do you see the mess or do you just say...
When it's messy, I do see the mess. I just walk over it because I don't have motivation to clean the mess.
So you see it and you just say, I'm just going to walk over it.
Yes, that's literally what I do. Until it gets to the point where mom's yelling at me about it every day.
And why do you think mom yells at you?
Because she doesn't want her house to be like that.
But it's your house too.
Exactly, but when she yells at me, it's her house being messy.
So you don't mind living in a messy house?
I don't mind living in a messy room.
Oh, messy room.
I'm in my room more than any room in the house.
So why not keep it messy?
Because you don't want to keep sitting in filth, sleeping in filth. It's not good.
Wow. No,
but now I have it decorated, and it's me. It represents me.
So talk about that. What do you have in your room? What makes your room unique?
Because it's colorful. I feel like I've outgrown the themed rooms. I think I can just choose anything I want in my rooms now. So it brings out more personality. The more stuff I have in there.
And what do you have in there?
Tapestries. I order a bunch of those. I have one coming in, and then just a bunch of vines and lights. I just use any other light source but the fan, really.
So all kinds of light sources.
Yes.
What's your favorite light source to use?
My new string lights that are hanging from my tapestries. If not light at all.
Yeah, you like that. Now, do you have friends that have the same type of theme with the tapestry?
Yes,
and the
I
lights?
Do.
And do they keep their rooms just
They do.
as
And I
junky?
feel like my friends who have hardwood floors in their room have better upkeeping of their room because you can't just crush things into the floor and just kick over it when you have hard wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But with carpet though, you could just smash it.
It kind of gets stained easily, and it's not good. It's not a good look for me. At least.
So you admit that it's not a good
It's
look.
not a good, because I've had that carpet since I was like 7 or 8, and I
Okay.
had the slime phase where there's just slimes all over the carpet and kinetic sand and all that. And it's
kinetic
just
sand?
gross.
Okay.
Yes, kinetic sand.
And so all that's in the carpet.
Yes, it's just crushed in there because I didn't know how to take care of it, and I thought it could just go away.
Uh-huh.
Which it didn't. Clearly, that's why it's still there.
Right. So it's been there. It's crushed in the carpet.
It's crushed. It's smashed into the carpet.
And it's now part of your story.
Yeah.
The story that you tell. So when you bring your friends over,
They don't care.
They don't even care. They just like,
because there's some of them are living the same way in their room.
So
other than the ones with extreme OCD. But,
okay, then they definitely keep their rooms orderly.
Right.
Okay. So the reason why I really wanted to have this episode with you is because, you know, as a parent, you know, and with only one child, you know, we really did a lot to raise you, right? We read a lot of books and watched movies and videos, and I even joined like a new daddy boot camp, and
right.
we were getting email notifications on your milestones and stuff like that. So we did all that reading, and now it's just kind of like, you know, she's a teenager now. Do we really need to start reading about how to manage her room, right? And so I said, I'm just going to give it a shot. I'm going to see if there's any sources out there that will help me as a dad to help motivate you to keep your room clean, right?
You say it's a storage problem. I agree that it's a storage problem because I just have boxes and boxes, and stuff doesn't fit inside the boxes.
Right. So it is a storage problem. I do admit that. But instead of, you know, me reading this and trying to apply it to you and kind of using this passive aggressive thing, I'm just going to read some of the stuff I found, and you tell me what you think about it. I'm going to read what I have, and I'm going to see if I told you this, would it work? Okay? This is what I'm going to read. So it says here, and I found this on Pure Care, right? It says, the first I should do this. I should tell you that you should keep the floor picked up to prevent accidents. So if I came to you and said, Sydney, you should keep your floor picked up because it prevents accidents.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
Okay. That's great. It prevents it. Who's coming in there?
So that would work. That would work on you.
No.
Okay, what if I said, Sydney, no food or dirty dishes in the bedroom because they can attract insects.
I've gotten this before, and every time someone has to mention it to me, I get it. I get it.
You get it?
I get it already.
So I could say that to you, and you'd say, I get it.
Yes, and I'll do it. I would. And I bring all my cups, and now I have a trash can in there that I empty out when I clean. And it's a lot easier to not put trash laying with the trash or just having it in the room.
Okay. What if I said this? What if I said dirty clothes and wet towels need to be put in the hamper?
Well, I don't have that problem.
Because mold and mildew can develop and cause a health hazard.
Well, I don't have that problem, so I wouldn't really take that as in future consideration I'd take it because I don't have that problem.
So the first two you're like, I agree with. The last one you're like, I don't have that problem.
That's just common sense. Who leaves a wet towel? Like, I mean, maybe some people who just don't care.
Right.
I just put it on the back of the bathroom door and then just move on.
And just keep moving on. Okay, so they also gave me some obvious reasons to keep your room clean. And let me tell you, if I said these things to you, let's see if it works. If I said, okay, Sydney, you should keep your room clean because your room will feel bigger.
Yeah, it does feel bigger now that I rearranged it, put my bed in the corner. very quirky.
So it already feels bigger now that you clean
more
it.
walking space.
See? As opposed to more walkover space.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That carpet is atrocious. Every time everyone comes over, they step on something in the carpet.
And then smash it in there.
Yeah.
But now that you cleared
I
it.
vacuumed it.
Okay.
I've done everything.
All right. So what if I said this? Okay, Sydney, you should keep your room clean because you'll actually be able to find what you're looking for.
True. But, I mean, I haven't lost anything recently, but you just end up finding it, what you're not looking for most of the time.
In the carpet?
Yes.
Okay,
in the carpet.
Or
under
the
the
bed,
carpet, under the bed.
under the mattress. It's funny how when you finish cleaning your room, you never say, I can look in your closet, though.
Because the closet is a different story.
It's a different story. Okay. All right, a couple more. What if I said, okay, Sydney, you should keep your room clean because you'd have no more wrinkled clothes?
Well, I don't have that problem because I have a separate room. And everybody has that for clothes. And I'm not too bad about putting them away when they're folded.
So that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Right. The wrinkled clothes wouldn't work.
Right.
Sydney, you should keep your room clean because keeping your room clean means fewer germs.
Sure. I guess COVID, that falls into the...
COVID is a virus.
Yeah, well, that's germs too, leading up to the virus. So, therefore...
So you actually think a dirty room can cause COVID?
I guess more germs, you're prone to get it. Anyway.
So the last one. Okay, Sydney, you should keep your room clean because you won't feel as uncomfortable having friends over.
Okay.
Will that work?
Yeah, it works.
So do you feel uncomfortable when your friends come over?
No,
You
only
don't
like
feel
when it's
comfortable?
like unexpected. They're coming over.
Yeah. So they just pop over and you're like, oh, I don't even have my room clean.
Yeah, it's happened.
So why not just have your room clean all the time?
I know. It makes sense. It just makes sense.
If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right.
I get it. So I do have, so some of those work, some of them don't. Another thing it said is set a day and time.
No.
For
Would not work for me.
Why is that? Why not every?
I would say the next day, then the next day.
No, if you
then
pick a day though. If you say I'm going to clean my room every Saturday.
No, I just clean when everyone else starts cleaning.
So maybe we should start cleaning every
No. Saturday is not supposed to be a day for that.
Saturday. If
We do it on occasion. Spring cleaning, fall cleaning, midwinter cleaning, midwinter cleaning. Then you clean your room like occasionally in between that. Like unless you let it pile up. You don't do that like every single day. That's doing too much. If I keep it together now, then I won't have to worry about it. My rooms are not dirty, guys. It's not atrocious. I'm describing it like it's piles of junk and it's not.
But you are proposing seasonal cleaning only.
I didn't mean that. I mean like in certain areas I know we do very deep cleaning.
Okay.
That's deep cleaning is seasonal cleaning.
Deep cleaning.
Like maybe every 2 weekends.
Every 2 weeks, do you clean your room?
Yeah, you do like the rooms and the folding of the clothes into the closets and all that.
Okay. But I can't look in your closet.
I'm talking about y'all. Y'all have like, my closet is filled with baby toys, dance costumes, like miscellaneous items from like Christmases ago. It's not that type of closet. It really isn't. That's why everything's all piled up in there.
It's like a museum.
It's just a storage room. Really, it's like a semi-storage room. It doesn't have anything in it.
So we need to have like people come over and bid on your
I know.
closet.
It's just about that. Just about right.
And then we can have an auctioneer and all that stuff. Because they'll see dance costumes and all
I
this
know.
stuff. and
Random
toys.
shoes, chargers. Just pay for the whole locker. And just...
Oh, man. But one of the great things, though, Sydney, I will say, you know, we respect your privacy. I said that earlier. But, you know, you have a creative mind. So your room and the different themes or unthemed, comes from your creativity. And I know, a lot of teens feel that way. And you're a teenager now. I have to come to grips with the fact that I have a teenage daughter now. And so, I just kind of respect your privacy and just kind of encourage you to at least try to keep it somewhat manageable, so that when you do have friends come over.
Right, I'm trying.
Okay. And how do you try?
By keeping it tidied up.
Okay. But it's hard.
Yeah, because especially everybody likes to decide to sit on my floor, like out of all places.
Yeah, well, now why is that?
They just do, because all my game systems are on, just everything's on the floor, so they just sit there.
And you just play on the gaming systems and just kind of
enjoy my floor rather than my bed that I actually paid attention to cleaning instead of everything.
Man, oh man, oh man. So I was reading in Psychology Today. This is going to be very interesting. It says, in many ways, the messy room is emblematic of the adolescent age, usually beginning in early adolescence as a function of personal disorganization brought on by more growth change than the young person can easily manage. I thought that was pretty deep.
It is.
It's like you're growing and all this stuff. You're growing with creativity and you're growing with it. And it's like your room just sort of shows
it's like
all of this.
Overload sometimes.
Yeah. I had to read that in Psychology Today. And I said, woo, that's so deep.
See? Yeah. I keep buying all these tapestries and all. I think they're cute though. I don't think it's doing the most. I don't think my walls are extra. I just have walls that represent me. Got shoes on the wall. I like shoes.
Okay.
Tapestries. I like all the colors and the lights. I guess that's just how I like my room.
Yeah. And it's your room.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get me wrong. It is your room. And I know, Mom and myself, we'll peek in there from time to time and we'll be in this state of shock. But we're understanding that, hey, this is Sydney. And
yeah,
she's growing. And eventually you'll grow out of it.
I know.
Or something will grow out of it because it'll be so junky.
Funny.
I got that one in.
Funny.
So, Sydney, I know that as we wrap this podcast up that, there's a lot of tips that you could share with other teens listening to this podcast today or parents that want to know how can they talk to their teens about their room or keeping their room clean. What do you have for them?
Get motivated. You can get motivated by putting on some music. That always can put some people in some good moods. Just slowly start decluttering everything. You don't have to just do it all in one time, I guess. I guess start in little sections. That's just the main thing. And then just find space for everything. And I guess motivation's just the biggest part of that.
Yeah. And like we said, we realize that you have a storage issue. You got a lot of stuff.
Right.
And
that's what I'm saying. Find a place for everything.
Find a place for everything, and that will help out with maintaining that room. But keep in mind, you can still be creative, right? And still have your own personality and not have your parents be all mad. Like, right. You messing up my house.
Yeah, literally. It's okay, though. Get your rooms clean. Stay motivated. That's all I have to say.
So until next week?
Yep. Stay tuned every Thursday.
Every Thursday. Okay, Sydney.
LOL.